Alright. Here is round 2 of the Root, Skoot, and Bogie. We have Scott Withers, Jared Stoll, Justin Anderson,
No, Jesse Bickley.
Jesse Bickley. Hole 1, par 4. OB off to the right. Pretty much just trying to play a straight to hyzer backhand and get up and down for the birdie. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see here.
Be interesting to see some more backhands this round. Maybe.
Here's Scott, an up-and-comer.
Yeah. He's going to be moving up to the big dogs here pretty soon. So,
Yeah.
enjoy him while he lasts.
Jared Stoll, I've actually never seen him play before, I don't think.
I haven't either.
Seen
I'm
his name a
excited.
lot, but
Someone just
seen him
ate.
throw.
Ace to start the round.
Downhill one on the mound.
I think we made 3 out.
Fade out a little bit.
He likes it.
I think he pointed at the camera when he was.
He did. He liked it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some confidence right there. Good old Jesse. Might need some sunglasses just to watch this coverage. Those legs.
Great shot, but just way too low. Getting correct position. And here we have Justin. We watched his round in the last one. Still 7 under. A couple missed shots. I'd assume he's hoping for a better round here.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like it's off to a good start.
Yeah. He's probably got that sneaky left side gap over there. It's definitely not the approach you're wanting here. Weird run up. Probably 340 out. I mean,
Looks amazing.
he nailed it. Gotta be close.
Let's see. Is he gonna have to go to the? He's still gonna be able to go to the right of the tree. Or is he gonna have to go to the
He
left?
should still go right here. Maybe a little skip. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be great. Ooh,
Ooh,
almost in. That
flashing chains a little bit.
flared so much. It's actually probably the same shot we saw Daniel do last round.
Yeah.
Forehand through the wooded gap.
Okay.
Might have.
We'll see. Didn't seem like it was too heavy.
There's a reason Jared was confident off this throw.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is money. Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah.
Oh, he did get the
Yeah.
pot. Okay.
There he is.
There you go. Nice spot.
Nice putt to start the round. I wonder what he threw in the approach here. This flared.
Looked like it skipped
far.
quite a bit.
What a great approach by Jesse to be the closest.
Yeah,
to
he's the
hole.
closest out of everybody.
No. We're having such a good drive there that is not at all the way you want to start. Amazing birdie from Jesse, where he was. And good birdie from Justin, too.
Yeah. Good putt too. It's kind of nice to make a putt like that on hole 1.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, hole 2, short par 3. Just a little chip forehand. Might see it backhand turnover, but anything really works here as long as he hits the initial gap.
We saw what 3 of the 4 guys last round get caught by
Yeah.
those trees.
Yeah, and
So,
it's going a little bit wide.
Pushing that tree.
There it is.
Ooh,
Yeah.
snuck
Again.
through a little bit. Oh, yeah, it's flaring. Oh, kind of
Kind
one
of a dead skip. Dead skip.
That's good. Yeah, all forehands here, as expected on this hole.
Good job.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, light years faster than mine.
Let's see if Jesse's yoga pays off. He's been going every Wednesday. Good run. That's awkward.
Yeah,
That's super awkward.
yeah, really weird position. It's almost where like maybe you do the horseshoe putt.
Mhm.
He was kind of like right on his right leg there.
Good little bounce back.
Yeah, kind of given that same distance putt.
Yeah,
Way
exactly.
down up and in.
Two for Justin.
Seems like Scott is parked. Drive. A little bit of a tester for the par.
Never doubt.
Set a pole. Great birdie, great drive. Saw 3 birdies there. Hole 3 downhill, about 350 feet. Forehand and backhand play here. The most important part is just getting the height correct. Throwing downhill and trying to kind of play like a flare or a little slide. There is a creek behind the basket, about 30 or 40 feet, but shouldn't come into play for these guys.
Oh shit.
Looks like he just turned that over a little bit.
Yeah.
Should be interesting from over there. Is Scott open bag now?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know what he throws. Mostly at least. Also, pullback.
Yeah.
Backdoor bandit is something.
Is there something actually that way? Like
Yeah,
I can actually go.
there's a path.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
cool.
know.
I was like, I thought I was.
That was terrible.
I thought I was in prison.
We deserve to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Jared hopefully trying to get a little bit closer than the last 2. Better line is the height right?
That's great.
Ooh.
And a nice friendly skip too.
That's like a little statement pretty early.
Yeah.
Seeing 2 competitors.
Kind of struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, at least on that tee shot.
Let's miss him.
Miss the tree. Miss it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Those are really good drives after seeing some bad throws from Justin and Scott. I think Justin's in that area where, like, if he's 5 feet shorter, he's more open look. Shouldn't be bad, though. It's probably parts.
You can kind of give this a little run.
Yeah. Float went up high.
Yeah. What's he doing a little?
We'll see it at some point this round. Little gator
Little
approach.
gator float.
That's high enough. Dang it.
Oh,
Good band, it looks like. Good putt.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a birdie.
Hey, she's in.
Dribble it out a little bit for Scott. Yeah, should be fine.
Still having on the gates.
Yeah. Yeah, great.
That's a good
drive.
feeling when you're the last. Your drive is closer than anybody else's, even, approach shot.
Look
to
at
putt.
you.
Yeah.
I've had times where, like, my drive is closer than anybody else's even approaches, and I'll still miss it. That is the
yeah.
worst feeling. Par 4. I believe the play here is big turnover backhand, but we saw some forehands last round. Now, pretty much whatever you're confident with, you're just trying to push up the fairway as much as possible. Basket does have like a little bit of slope to the right at the end. You're definitely wanting to get within a close distance for the approach to make it easy. It's barely not going to hold enough, but got the distance that should be all right.
See one Heiser.
Maybe like a hyzer flip? I doubt that he's going on the right side. I was wrong.
Dallas Garber wrong? You heard it here, folks.
I just don't see the hyzer up the middle that often. It feels like really risky for a righty backhand shot for not much reward.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he does really like that Heiser flip. He's very good at it. So
I mean, yeah, he nailed it. So.
yeah, if that's what's feeling good.
Big turnover from Scott.
little two nose down. Good shot.
Should be fine. Should have a pretty wide open forehand hyzer here. All about distance control.
It's pretty good. This, awkward silence is the, the correct response, guys.
Ooh. A good run there. Be probably 10 feet-ish. This is a great drive from Scott.
Yeah, that's crushed.
Is this the gator? Have we seen the gator for him?
I think it is.
One of the best shots in Scott's bag, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those where, like, you want to develop that. Just have that guaranteed up and in from 200.
Yeah.
Same thing,
Chip,
Justin.
chip shot. So that forehand does kind of get you a little closer, obviously. To the right.
Yeah. This looks like this rolled out a little bit on the approach. 30-foot uphill.
There you go.
Squeeze it in.
Counts. Another birdie putt here from Jared. Kind of tricky, like 25 feet. Pretty much just like an elevated basket.
Touch Paige.
Oh, man. I believe him and Ryan Mon were playing this because it was like Pacific Northwest Championships were around this time. Very happy to have these guys out here. Make this tournament real competitive.
Always fun when other people get to experience it here.
Yeah.
It seems like the Pacific Northwest is one of the great spots that people like to hang out for a little while on tour.
There's some good courses out here, including this one. Hole 5, par 4. Longest par 4 on the course, I believe. Just another distance competition. I expect Scott to throw the farthest drive here. Could be Jesse, though.
I don't know. Jared kind of looks like he had a cannon.
Yeah, I guess I haven't seen Jared really open up.
I mean, Jesse crunches too.
I mean, all these guys
They
feel
all
pretty
do.
far. Pretty close. I might have to sit down for the OB, honestly.
Really?
Oh, no, it's fine. It looked like he wasn't going for distance. We want some big bombs here. Who needs to play smart? Think like a 17-year-old and just throw as hard as you can.
Distance competition.
There we go. There's a big drive. All right, Justin's in the lead right now.
Well, I didn't. I wanted to throw it further than I did last round. I didn't.
A little low.
A little low. I think he still might get Justin.
Shut.
Yeah.
Nothing except
Weight room, Justin.
roll down the middle.
Yeah.
Weight room.
Distance.
All right, Jared.
Try it for more fun. But
I'll drive that.
do that in practice.
I would assume Scott probably threw that about 500-ish, a little bit over.
about.
Not enough turn. That works, I guess.
That's alright. We couldn't find it out anyway. Because, you know, Paige zoomed out.
Opts for the big spike hyzer.
That looks like he did a good job.
There you go.
Unless he maybe went a little long and skipped off that hill, but I doubt it. Another backhand approach for Scott. Good width, good height. Should be fine.
Yeah, it looks landing soft too.
That's a nice jersey that Justin Anderson has on right there.
The best.
The Wild Rose Athletics jersey. And he's rocking his own hats. You go get those at Wild Rose's online store. Pretty comfortable. Good approach for
There you
him.
go.
Should be good.
Little card there.
Let's see if we can get a star frame now.
Yep. Some tester putts here. The 30-footer from Justin, I'd assume. One other 30-footer. Maybe Jared.
There you go.
Justin's looking pretty confident.
Okay, that stayed. I thought that skipped down a little bit more.
Makes good. He's at a lot that same distance from that one you missed earlier. So.
Great approaches from Jesse and Scott here. Should be... Oh. Went in. Should be a start frame. All right. Good birdies there. Well, 6. Pretty much just an island. There's Hazard on the left side of the basket, and then there's Obi on the right side. Probably 15 feet right of the basket is OB. There's no reason to throw a backhand here.
Nice.
I'd assume these are just a bunch of forehand fairway spikes landing within circle.
You alright?
That's what lead card of this course should be doing. Great drive.
Looks to be the closest of the bunch so far.
It's a little better than last time.
Yep.
Yeah, farthest putt's 15 feet. Good sign. Oh my.
So when we do the
3 birdies on the card there, but all good drives.
It's the double whammy.
Well, 7. 306 feet. I think it plays about 350 to 370. 3 different shots here. Forehand, backhand turnover, or big backhand spike hyzer. Anything works. It's whatever's confident. Biggest issue here is just getting the correct distance. That was a great drive from Justin. Scott's looking to do pretty much the same thing here, I'd assume.
I think it's beef. If not, I missed
They're probably 25 feet, maybe.
A little high
Little
inside.
high, See how much it fights through.
I think it got around that first tree, so it should be fine.
Seems like if you get around that big tree, you're kind of guaranteed to be within circle 2 at least.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah.
I think Jesse clipped the left side here. Definitely a putt he's wanting to make after the last hole.
Yeah. See if it gets it to him.
Those are tough to get like the right balance.
Yeah, it looks like the wind's starting to pick up a little too.
Yeah.
Just looking at the leaves in the background.
It's a big 30-footer here. I think this is to maintain the lead over Scott. As of right now. Yeah.
There you go.
Good putt.
I mean, it's in.
It's good enough.
Good enough to stay.
It's the strong side.
Oh yeah, the strongest. The pro side, left low.
I mean, that's even more of a pro side.
Yeah.
Left side and high? I mean, it's in the basket. 3 birdies on the card there.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Kind of jammed that one in there.
Yeah.
Pretty close. Hole 8. I love this hole. Just dead straight the whole way. Probably plays 360-ish. It's about a 310-foot hole. Kind of hard to get there with the mid-range, though, with the low ceiling. I'd expect all backhands here. Just trying to hit the gap.
Seems like a fun shot to throw. Just caught the top.
Might have like a knee putt from there, though.
Oh,
Just low. Low the whole way. Didn't look like a terrible line, at least.
No, just low from the get-go.
And I was wrong about the Jared Scott scores. There it is, 1 back.
that's why I wore
A little high there.
I didn't wear my normal Adidas.
Seems like Justin's the closest on the hole. Solid approach. No need to make the par stressful.
Scott can probably give this a little run with the float.
Yep. You go.
Automatic.
I assume this is also the new run. Never mind.
Well,
He just wants to get that C1 stat up.
for sure.
Yeah. Put it to 30 feet.
Yeah. I feel like wasn't Justin there last round too?
Maybe. I don't exactly
I don't know. No, but I mean,
Somebody
the
would
layout putt just
Yeah.
like that. It almost seemed like a carbon copy.
No, on hole 17. Last round again. Here's a par putt. Not needed to be this far away from par where he was. Yeah. Just an unforced error, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a kind of a hard bogey putt.
Yeah, this is kind of a tester.
This is where you kind of start shaking a little bit because like everybody else is already happened.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of a breeze. Went in. Bogey.
I have some of those
Rest
too.
pars.
Like when it's anywhere near warm outside, I like this one right here. Because this plastic becomes super tacky.
Hole 9, par 3,
I wouldn't know.
324 feet. I would expect all forehands here. for somebody like Justin, you gotta be licking your chops on this hole. Just easy forehand hyzer.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Copy paste. For Scott, probably.
Is that a wraith?
It looks like a wraith.
Mm,
Just a little too high.
You're definitely wanting to play a little bit more a skip shot here. But I wonder if that was Scott's intended shot or if he just was going.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he probably saw Justin go a little low and not quite get there all the way, and tried to maybe correct by throwing a little higher. But
It's a good throw from Jared. Yeah, definitely the one thing you can't do here is hit those high branches. Kind of the only way you don't get a putt. Jesse's another one with a really solid forehand.
Good job.
Shows it right there. It's a great drive. Did Scott go out of bounds?
oh,
Is that?
looks like he did.
No, I think he's just in.
Oh yeah, he's just taking the speeder.
Yeah. Close though. I didn't
I didn't even
realize-
know there was out of bounds on this one.
Yeah, I knew there was out of bounds. I didn't know it was that close though on the left. A lot of trouble. Not the best approach. I'd assume he's wanting that to just be under it.
Mhm.
Looks to be 20-ish feet, so that should be fine.
40-ish.
This is a big putt for Jared. I believe
Yeah.
this one is to tie. I believe I'm correct this time.
Yeah, I think you're right. Annoyingly. He's back.
Oh, little bit left. That's definitely frustrating. Great drive and great putt. It's good birdie.
Justin's kind of rolling.
Yeah, he is cruising through this front nine. A little bit of a difficult par putt here for Scott. Really needed though.
No kidding.
It almost looked like he didn't fully set.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, especially when the approach shot's like that, and then you want to have a regular putt. Scott normally doesn't straddle on. You have to straddle out.
Yeah.
Just another thing that
I mean, that's
gets you.
like not only for the score, but mentally that's
There you
really
go.
tough. Just getting a bogey to lose the solo lead.
Could have been worse.
It could have. He was a foot
Yeah.
away from being worse.
Yeah. A foot away from being worse, or if, Jared makes that putt.
All right, thank you for watching the front nine. Go to the back nine to see how this finishes.
Let's
It's
see
tied
what
at the lead. Like and subscribe.